right, we gave you a sneak peek. Debbie Travis is here! Yay! Right off a plane from Jamaica. Straight into the City Line Studios. The gorgeous tan, by the way. Yeah. Beautiful. Okay, so you're back here, you're back on land in Toronto, and we got to talk about the holidays. I know you're thinking beach right now, but it's the holiday time, there's snow.
I'm shifting gear,
That's right.
but they do love Jamaica and they love Christmas in Jamaica.
Oh,
they really love
huge.
It's weird in the sun, but I think it's also, you know, there's so much great stuff out there, but it's really about making it a bit simple. You've got family, you've got cooking to do, you've got all the shopping, so, you know, chill it down a little bit. Yeah. So I've come up with some nice DIYs, good stuff to do. One of the things that I want to show you, I think this is amazing. The hot thing now, we've got these at Canadian Tire. These are our wreath stands, so they can either be used to decorate, to help you decorate, or keep it on there. And you know, if you're in an apartment or a condo, and maybe you don't want to put a tree up, you could do like a row of wreaths. These could go on, you know, next to your front door, because some condos you can't put nails in.
I was going to say, if you can't hang anything up, this is perfect and really nice for the mantle.
Exactly. Now you've got LED lights within the wreaths, so you don't have to have wires everywhere. And I'm going to show you how to make this really easily. Oh, cool. Little things for the kids that you and the kids can do, and probably a better job with the kids. Little homemade trees. And then the hot thing this year everywhere, as we know with fashion, is tassels.
Shake those tassels, baby.
And you know, for New Year, you could wear this.
Yes, you could.
You know, you could have a little, you know, whatever.
Strategically.
Very strategically. We get your old man to wear it. I know your husband, he'd wear these.
Yeah, he might.
So I'll show you how to make those really easy. And again, very, very simple miniature trees that you can do. And I think it's so important to get the kids doing this stuff. You know, when you're on holiday and you're seeing all those kids on their cell phones on the beach, you're like, get those kids, you know, because those are the memories you're going to have.
Absolutely.
Playing and working with mum. It doesn't matter if they don't look perfect.
I'm always shocked every year that we've come up with new ways to incorporate Christmas trees into our decor that are not necessarily the big trees. Because so many of us, Debbie, as you said, are living in teeny tiny little spaces.
Exactly.
And we just don't have the time or the energy or the money or the space to go and buy a tree. I just want to mention as well about that beautiful fireplace that we were speaking around. We want to thank Dimplex for sending down that contemporary electric fireplace. It's got 100% efficiency. It comes complete with LED inner glow logs, an air filtration system, realistic flame, and supplemental heat, which is really nice.
Yeah. And so it makes it safe to have all your decorations hanging
Very safe. You can hang the stockings there. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the DIY elements.
Okay, well, starting with the wreath.
The wreath.
You can get...
That looks hard, Debbie. Is it hard?
Can you tie a knot? Yes.
I can.
This is a framed wreath, so it's like a frame. You buy it in the store. We've done a whole DIY section this year. Yeah. Again, getting people back with mum. You know, put a day aside for the children. It doesn't last. You know, I try and do it with my kids, and it's like 5 minutes, and then they're all on their cell phones. You know. Yeah. But at least you're trying, and that's what they remember. So we've got so much great ribbon at the store, and just different. You could do one color, but keep it monochromatic like that. So I chose gold. Keep it very traditional, and you've got a hoop, you know, your thing, and you literally, it's that easy. You're just tying it through, and then because these are all wired, you fluff it, and that's just lots and lots of, probably about 1 or 2 packages of ribbon. Yeah. And you've just glued it? No, you don't have to glue it. You just tie it. One knot.
You tie it to the actual
so by doing
frame.
It, so here's a plain one, and here's a kind of gold and silver, but it gives that kind of lovely, chunky, crispy look, and I think that looks gorgeous.
That's very nice and very easy. Okay, I can do it.
So
I can totally
easy.
do it.
Then the tassels. Like I said, tassels are very trendy. So you buy them like this, and when they sell them in the shops, you know, they have the kind of masking tape around the middle to hold them. Yeah. So basically what you do is you take your label off, obviously, you don't want your labels hanging on the tray or on the mantle. Right, this is DIY for complete dummies.
I like it.
See, I test everything out on my husband. And if he can do it, honestly, the rest of the world can do it.
Can he do it usually?
No, he couldn't. But anyway, that's his fault. So I've got a little bit of wire somewhere, but...
we'll pretend, unless you want this. Is this the wire?
You could use that, yeah. So what you do is you take this off, just cut it off.
You take off the little masking tape. Somehow,
or use your teeth. Anyway, and then you take a little bit of wire.
Pretend it's gone.
And you can tie that on. So here you see, you could do it in gold and silver. You could do whatever you want, and that's it.
Oh, so you're just making the little bauble at the top there, and it's essentially you're hanging it onto the wire. That's amazing.
It's so cool, and that's the wire. So this all comes ready, and it's really not expensive. And you just hang that along the wreath. And all the wreaths and the garlands this year, they've all got the lights in them, battery operated. So none of those wires going around the house.
Lovely. And now this little one.
This is cute. I did this with my kids years ago. So you start with the cone, and then you put double-sided tape every inch all the way down. Amazing wrapping paper. You can also use wrapping paper from last year.
Oh, that's the smart idea.
Little things, and then overlap them a little bit. Yeah, isn't that nice?
Cool, and you don't even use glue.
And that could go along a table, you know. And you know, with Christmas, you got the same guests every year. Yeah. It's not like a dinner party, so you have to kind of touch it up a notch.
Yes,
because if not, they're like, you got some old auntie going, oh, she did that last year.
Yeah, instead of taking your stuff out all dusty.
Yeah, exactly.
Do something new.
And something the kids have made. So see, that's finished. It's
lovely.
Cute.